Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. There's the handoff. Breaks into open space. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on your heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Breaks free. And here he goes. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on the head, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
They'll run it to the right side. Stop right there at the line. No gain. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, showing some quickness for his size.
And we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? That's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
Well, This is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
He'll hand it off. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He stops short of the marker after just a short gain. Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Ball handed off. Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. It's a toss to the left side. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
Got the first down and still motoring. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And they tack on the extra point. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. At the 25, 5 at 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. He's swarmed by the defense. Now, crucial 3rd down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Returner looking to create better field position. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. 2nd down, looking to throw it. He's got it in the open. That'll pick up 1st down yardage very near the 40.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
1st down here for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. And this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of 1. Let's check out the early stats so far. And as we move to the 2nd quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. We start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Offense getting set. It's second down. Handoff to the right side. Oh, there's the stiff arm. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that previous play. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense in taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down.
For this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Looking for a man. That's caught. It's so tough. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Receiver in motion now. They'll run it to the left. Has the first down and more. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, LSU. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big game and a big-time score.
Knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns on their last possessions. They'll hand it off. Across the 30. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Here's the second down play. No press here. The defense backing away. A deep shot right down the middle. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Now here's the toss play. Finds room at the 30. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And the point after is good. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now.
Gotta get a stop, man. These fourth downs are killing me. Can't stop him on fourth down to save my life. That's the difference so far.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And on the carry, he's heading left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, second down and 15. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pass caught. Stop at the 36. Good enough to beat the sticks.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. He's into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. a timeout is called for strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Tremendous toughness here. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
And at first down, they go right back to him. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback dropping back. The receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Design quarterback run. Nowhere to run up the middle. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Looking to score. They'll win it to the right side. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Still no answer for this offense.
Boy got abilities.
That's how you close a half off for this offense. Leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
Point after, not right through. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter.
That was awful. The 19 might not see the field again.
So
I don't know.
Touchdown. Here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Quinn. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Second down play coming up. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage.
In the field goal range? I don't know. Yeah, I think. Oh, we on the 50? I don't want to give them 6 seconds enough to get him something quick. Sack would be nice
Look
right
to
now.
throw it here on second down. Catch is made down the middle.
Fuck.
They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And it's right down the middle. And those 3 points will finish off the first
Always
half
the last
and
play.
take us to
Fourth down,
halftime.
last play. Fourth down,
Minutes gonna
last play.
wrap up the first half here. Let's get
Difference in the game, I'm
Kevin
telling you.
Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Fielded in the end zone. It's Golden. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. And they've got him back there for a loss of 8.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job of the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Pressure is coming. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. Looking for a man deep in the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Irish, to put them on top now.
And that was almost the entire length of the field. What a play by this offense. A nice throw. But really, it's about the receiver making a catch and showing you what he can do with the ball after it.
PAT is good, so they lead the shootout now 35-31. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. And now the handoff. There's 40. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Important second down play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. Ball handed off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Play fake, looking to throw. Buying time now, rolling to his left. He's got it with room to run. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. That was handed off out of the shotgun.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker. Inches away from it.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Moment here in this playoff game. Third and short for the 7th play of the drive. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. He is stopped cold on 3rd and inches.
Usually with a quarterback sneak, the worst thing that could happen is you get stopped for no gain. This guy's trying to make something happen that's not there, and he loses yardage on 3rd and inches. Now we got 4th down.
No surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on 4th down. Got to make it 3 for 3 here. Hand it off.
Let's fucking go. Finally.
What a 4th down play, and they will take
damn.
over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly
that was a
where
six.
they
That was
needed to make
six.
the
That was
stop,
six.
and they did.
Would have been
Smoked
six.
right at the line for no gain.
That would have
This
been
running back's had
six.
a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Quickly behind the 6 here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. They'll try a pass here.
Wow.
A chance there for a game-changing interception. Couldn't quite come up with it. Sets up 3rd down now.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Hello? Yeah.
You can either go to express or when you pressure.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field.
I honestly don't care. It's even find like a Navy blue, but no.
Stopped on fourth down
So you
last
want
time.
maybe blue
They'll stop him behind the
I guess.
line for a loss of
Or
one.
if you see like a casual shirt,
They don't
that's
block
fine
the
too, but
defensive end who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The receiver grabs it. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking for a receiver. Catch made on the out route. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And as we reach the end of three, time is running out. It is a crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And third down is a handoff. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up fourth down and one.
Well, that run didn't go anywhere here on third down. It'll bring up fourth down. And right now, late in the game, they've got to go for this. They've got to call their best fourth and short play and hope to keep the sticks moving.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
Confident play there on fourth and one. Get behind the big fellas up front. Get a good push. You have to like that call on this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position, so the right call is made, and you pick up the first down.
They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of one.
Well, I love watching these linebackers fly around, doing a good job of reading their keys. Saw the guard pulling, shot through that A-gap, was able to blow this play up.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. And that catch is hauled in. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Quinn. Touchdown, LSU. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Golden. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Look out, room to run here. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? At the 20, inside the 10. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Oh, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter.
Let's have a game. Let's have a game.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Yeah.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there.
Gotta get a stop, man. Stops. Lack of stops. Lack of stops. Lack of stops.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And here's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's
trying, man.
And the defense swarms. Not much of a game.
See.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
I need a turnover.
A 3rd and long.
That's what I need.
25. What's the call going to be? Here's a throw underneath to the back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on completion.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Ran right by him.
Dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Tailback with another carry. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Tight end goes in motion.
2-minute warning.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? They're going to run it here. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just
one stop, y'all. Get a stop. Not one stop, but stop right now. 4th downs. 4th downs below. We stopped them on 1 4th down out of like 50, dog. Come on now.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Motion now from the tight end. Here we go, 4th down. They'll
Let's
try
go.
to run for it.
Fucking stop.
He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Fucking stop,
Chris, I
man.
understand what you're doing here. As a play caller, you want to take that chance. You want to keep the ball. You want to keep the drive alive. But this is the risk you take, and the defense comes up with a huge stop.
Working clock with the ground game. He shreds the tackle. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Playoff teams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? The back's got it. Ball's loose. They scramble for it. The offense gets the football back. Very lucky. Still have a chance now. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff teams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Here's the toss play now, running left. Breaks into the clear. Their defense cannot
Let's go.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed.
Use chest. Fourth down stops. 2 fourth down stops. I'm telling you, that was the difference. And 2 excellent running backs for LSU and Notre Dame. Probably a combination of backs for LSU, but let's see what this guy did. 91 to 237, 46. Yeah, he was spreading that rock. Not us. One guy did the damage. 200-yard receivers, though. Yeah, GG. So the winner of Miami and Florida State. Okay. Yeah. See you next time. Peace.